Framed. I'm Robert P. Fitton, and this is a quick synopsis of a novel of murder and conspiracy. If I were filming my novel Framed, that story would assuredly be in black and white, a film noir. There is a contained pessimism in this genre. Two films come to mind, one from the classic noir era and another from a more contemporary period, but just as cynical and laced with a cold-hearted, reckless abandonment. I'm talking about Double Indemnity, story by James Cain and screenplay by Billy Wilder and Raymond Chandler. The second movie is Body Heat, written and directed by Lawrence Kasdan. Framed contains elements of both films. Let's start with the name of the lead character, Gordon Butts. How damn frustrating is it to view somebody in reality or fiction who is oblivious to life? It's as if the humanity were removed and animal instinct prevails. Butts isn't the only character in the book who's lost his humanity. They're all soulless. Butts is ambitious in his sleazy little corner of the universe. He's like the guy constantly buying hundreds of lottery tickets and hoping to cash in on the big one and thinking he's clever enough just to do that. Butts sees an opening in a plumbing supply company owned by an indifferent paper cutout of a man, Walter Thornton. And just as a bonus, the lustful Butts has his eyes set on Thornton's wife, the alluring sex kitten, Connie Thornton. Butts' so-called best friend, Tom Cowles, guides him through the fog of life. Cowles, like Walter Thornton, is an empty soul. So are the supporting players in this novel. Soulless human beings are the essence of hell. All the old sayings apply here. You reap what you sow, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. What makes the novel so fascinating is that most of us never walk the plank into a film noir world. Like fighting a war, most people experience combat and death vicariously. Let me give you some advice if you ride the roller coaster with Gordon Butts. You'd best get off that ride as soon as possible, least it cost you your life. The chief investigator on the case, Maureen Garrity, is the only person who knows the difference between right and wrong, especially when it comes to murder. Letting Butts off the hook in this book would be unforgivable. And I assure the reader or listener that the reckless behavior of Gordon Butts demands eternal justice. Mr. Gordon Butts should have had the poem The Spider and the Fly by Mary Howitt on his summer reading list. And now, dear little children who this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words, I pray you ne'er heed. Unto an evil counselor choose heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. Frame is available on Amazon in Kindle and paperback, and the audiobook is at audible.com. I'm Robert P. Fitton, and this has been a quick synopsis.